a double show for you guys today. If Sean ever gets back to me on the first one. Welcome back. Good evening, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to Wednesday Night Pre-Flight, episode 134. As part of the usual, I am Cobble S. Cobble. Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you for once again joining us here for Pre-Flight on the FSC network. How's everybody been? It's been a minute. We've had some issues, and we got a lot of stuff to catch up on. But we're going to try and finally get the fallout from the shenanigans that Shane pulled last week. And Guardian's probably not finally going to have it his way. And here comes Shane with the title he still wears around his waist because of the bullshit he has pulled. But that's fine enough. Because after that conversation we had last week with Guardian and Max, Guardian has everything there. Yes, I accept your offer. On my way to your office right now. So, Guardian has his stipulation that he's going to throw into the match tonight. But first up, we have our first match between Drake and the Bully Hackman. We saw last week Drake just literally obliterated Hackman. And he just obliterated him. There's nothing really much to it. He knocked his ass right the fuck out. So Hackman is going to be looking for some revenge this week. But Drake is a very tough cookie, so we're going to see how he's able to pull his off. But we got a full show for you, ladies and gentlemen. We got matches from the Divas division. We have announcements coming up as well in the upcoming weeks. We have all kinds of stuff coming up and a whole bunch of firsts of the FSCW network coming into play here in Pre-Flight. So first up is going to be Drake making his way down to the ring. And we saw he was dropping the drop salts and everything last week over and over like it's a bad habit. And Drake just literally straight up dominated Hackman. Hackman couldn't even get out of the blocks. He just beat his ass in. So it's going to be very interesting to see what Hackman's going to pull out of his pocket to make this essentially function. And see what he's got to do. Hackman should have the advantage because he's a little more aggressive for this week, but we shall have to wait and see. But the MMA superstar is attempting to try and cut out a little niche in the FSCW just so they got room for MMA fighters. We know they can wrestle. We know they can fight. No, I should say, we know they can fight, but can they actually wrestle? And we saw last week he just got knocked the fuck out of. So either he's going to get his durability worked out, or he's going to get walked all over like a cheap suit once again. But only time shall tell in this match. So we'll see if Hackman's able to actually be more aggressive than he was, because he got some offense in last week, but not as much that he could have. So, here we go, ladies and gentlemen. Drake's going to open up and walk right in there into a wrist lock, right out the gate, get a hold of him, put him into a headlock. Drake hits with a sweeping back leg kick, goes for a head kick on top of that. Drake picks up Hackman. Drake, they're going to lock up in the corner, and Drake's going to take the advantage, take an elbow to Hackman's face. Drake back to the headlock, and pull back spine buster. Drake trying to get some early on there, but Hackman's going to get right back into it. Kick to the midsection, goes the front face lock, and Hackman's going to avalanche splash Drake in the corner. Hackman's going to take a trip outside now, and apparently this is Extreme Rules, apparently, and he gets to pull ladder up, and Drake's going to cut him off at the pass, and Hackman's going to drop the elbow. Which is a very interesting thing. He has all of the specs, but he's just grabbed weapons, so Hackman got the El Kabong, and Drake has been blasted right in the face with the El Kabong. Drops the elbow. And Hackman just teeing off on Drake right now. Hackman is going to get trying there, but Drake's going to throw him, rearrange and throw him against into the barricade. Hackman is going to get back up. Drake's going to catch Hackman, but Hackman's going to quickly counter it. Drake's going to counter, reserve that to the waist lock. Standing front face lock. Hackman goes for the waist lock, and Hackman's going to hit the teardrop suplex on the outside. Here's the cover. Ref's out of position. Drake's going to kick out. They're going to look at her, and Drake's going to grab a sledgehammer from under the ring. He's probably not happy after taking the El Kabong to the face, so Hackman's going to just walk away to the other side, grab a crutch from the crowd. Drake's going to grab a trash can. Drake's throwing trash can. Hackman goes to the corner, sees Drake coming there, and he's going to come in and reach around with the crutch. And he starts teeing off on Drake with that crutch. And he's going to break it on him, but apparently he's not. Hackman kicks to the midsection, goes to the wrist lock. Hackman going to throw Drake into the corner. Drake going to get put up on the corner. Hackman, Drake's going to counter it, going to stun him, going to jump. Mooning, oh dear God, and Drake just launched himself into the trash can. I'm not sure if that's the greatest of ideas. And he does it again. Drake is throwing himself through the trash cans. And Hackman's going to catch him on it. And Hackman going to hit that move. Here's a cover. 1, 2. What the hell? Hackman's going to steal it. Drake kind of fucked himself up doing that overcastle through the trash can. And Hackman got that shot off. And Hackman is going to take the victory after Drake literally threw himself through shit. That was kind of dumb on Drake's part, but oh well. I guess he's only going to learn one way, that's the hard way. That's all bad positioning on Drake's part because he literally jumped right into those weapons. And even if you're using them and you're still getting abused by them, it's still not a good play. But so our cameras are heading to the back right now. Welcome, Mr. Guardian. Glad my options worked for you. So what do you have for me? It's rather a simple play. Okay, go on. Steel cage at base. Eliminates the outside interference. No escape, last man standing. Interesting. You have my approval. I will let Shane know. Thank you. Thank you for your opportunity. So Guardian is setting up a steel cage last man standing match. That's an interesting concept. So up next, we are going to have Rico versus Jesse in their final bout. Rico won the first match. Jesse won the first match. Rico won the second. And we'll see if they're able to finish the deal on this third match. And I'm being told that the match has chosen is a first blood match. So rather interesting for these two guys is that how they want to finish things. As Rico is making his way down the ring, he's kind of been on a whirlwind vengeance tour after getting called out by Drake, so. So it's an interesting choice of match things for Rico to win. He's wants to go that route, so it's going to be very brutal between both these guys. Both of these will focus on a body part and dissect it to the point where it's non-functional anymore. So now you're just making your opponent bleed, so that's going to be very interesting. As Jesse's coming out of the way down in this ring, but both of these have shown up. They've been here for quite a long time, and they look like they still got it. So these guys can go the distance, so. The only thing that Jesse's missing in his illustrious career is some gold around his waist, so hopefully that's coming up in the upcoming years. So here we go, a first blood match between Rico, Rain, and Jesse Stansfield. And Jesse's going to open up with a running face buster into the corner. The running bulldog. Jesse's going to go to the headlock. Going to snapmare takedown right to the base of that spine with that elbow. Jesse's going to back up, come in some room. Rico's going to counter is a couple of punch attacks. They're going to exchange some blows, and Jesse's going to come back with a wrist lock. And Jesse focusing on that head to make his opponent bleed. Jesse stomps on Rico. Rico come back with a clothesline out of the corner. Stomps on Jesse. Just a glancing blow. Jesse's going to turn around, go to the waist lock. Rico's going to counter to the front face lock. Rico going to drop an elbow to the throat. Rico to the waist lock. Standing switch to the front face lock. Elbow to the face. Rico right back to that headlock. And Rico get throw Jesse in the corner. You know what's coming? Springboard German suplex! And just launches Jesse. Rico right back to the front face lock. And gonna hit a fireman's carry. drops the elbow, gets all of it. Rico gonna go to the wrist lock. Rico gonna drop the elbow to the throat. Drops the elbow, glancing blow. Jesse's gonna roll away. Jesse comes back to the running clothesline. Rico gonna get right back up, go to the waist lock. And he's gonna hit right into that shin breaker. Try and weaken any part he can of Jesse. And Rico going right after the legs. And Jesse's like, nah, have a boot to the face, you fuck. And Rico comes back fine and explosive quarterback. Clothesline out of the corner and starts wailing on his head down to the mat below. Rico going to come back and he's going to walk right into a big back body drop. Jesse's going to pick up Rico. Rico's slightly stunned after that, but Rico's going to win it. And going to drop another elbow to the throat. Oh, and steals Jesse's taunt. And Rico trying to figure out, but Rico's going to get caught. Jesse comes back with the right hands, and Rico gets knocked the fuck out of the ring for showboating. Now they're both heading to the outside. Jesse's going to throw Rico back into the ring, drop the elbow. Jesse's going to jump back into the ring. Rico's right there waiting for him. Front face lock to the wrist lock to the headlock. European uppercut to the throat. Goes to the waist lock. Jesse's going to counter it to the wrist lock. Rico's going to counter it. Go to the waist lock. Standing switch. Going to throw Jesse back into the corner. And going to do another springboard German suplex. Rico going to try and pick Jesse up, but just going to that right hand, stunning Rico to the front face lock, elbow to the face. And Rico's going to counter with a DDT to create the swing the momentum back his way. Now Rico's going after any part, going right back to the original plan with body parts. And Rico's going to take a trip outside for a breather. It's not probably a good idea, but he's going to grab some steps. And Jesse's going to just say, have a right hand, you fuck. And picks up Rico. Jesse goes to the front headlock. Jesse's going to throw Rico into the barricade. Rico's going to sidestep, get out of the way. Jesse's going to duck. Jesse going to grab Rico, put him into the pole. And Rico's going to eat a pole. Jesse's going to throw him back in the ring. Jesse's going to jump back in, and they're going to switch out. They're back and forth now, but Jesse's going to catch him with a right hand. Rico comes out of the right hand of his own. They both hit right hands. Jesse's going to attempt to throw Rico back into the ring. Drops the elbow. Jesse going to get back on the outside. They both get back in at the same time. Jesse going to the wrist lock. Rico going to counter to the headlock. And going to get to a drop toe hold to a front face buster. And Rico's going to put him into the moose knuckle. And there's no rope submission here, so Jesse's going to have to power his way out of it. And drops Rico on his back. Jesse's going to pick up Rico. And Jesse beautifully executed there. And Jesse going to take it to the air. Vaulting cross body, but nobody home. Rico going to roll over Jesse, put him back into the moose knuckle in the center of the ring. Again, that submission hold's not going to make him do anything, and Jesse's going to power his way out of it. Because Rico forgot that this is a first blood match. So making your opponent submit is probably not going to make him bleed. And Jesse going to go for springboard again, vaulting cross body, and going to get a glancing blow on Rico. Rico's going to drop an elbow. Jesse rolls away. Rico comes out of the right hand. Snap suplex. Rico, body scissors, elbow to the face. And Rico is going to take the victory. Jesse went to the well one too many times, and Rico is going to make Jesse bleed. With that body scissors, elbow to the face. So Rico continuing his warpath, and he takes out Jesse. What a physical match between those two. And now our cameras are heading to the back once again. Let me see if I get this right. I did not hear you knock before entering my office. Fuck that horseshit. So you're telling me, after the shenanigans to keep this belt in my unorthodox style I have, you have that overblown, pathetic excuse of use of human flesh, the keys on a silver platter, to make up for how I defended my title. Yep, you want to duck and dive and switch places, not on my watch. This is the most fucked up, overreaching power I've seen here. No, what? Too fucking bad. You opened up this bullshit. Now get the fuck out of my office. You reap what you sow. Now it's time for you to sleep in it, since you made your bed. Fuck off! Fuck this company! Guardians all straight to hell. It's go fuck yourself, Sharp. So Sharp, not happy at all with the, believes Max is overreaching his power to grant the Guardian the match that he did. But Max is like, you open up this, your own Pandora's box, bitch. You made your bed. This is what you made your bed, so now it's for you to time to sleep in it. So Shane's not happy, and Max is gonna just say, fuck you. So, up next, we have the final installment between Corey Kerr and 13. We've seen these two start way back in the Royal Rumble for these two. And Corey won the first match. 13 won the second, or vice versa. So this is how they're going to end it. In a straight up Extreme Rules street fight. So Corey is literally taking what Eddie said to him and going to tell essentially Eddie to fuck off. And you want me to prove Eddie thinks he's all badass, but he's told Corey he needs to prove himself, and Corey's like, you know what, fuck you. We may be tag team partners, but you're a fucking asshole. So Corey is going to just jump on the I'm going to prove myself bandwagon, and he's going to hopefully finish off 13 here. But in 13, like we said, he was, after losing the tag straps, he focused on trying to get the TV title. And then that didn't work. He got it, and then he ran into Shane. And now 13 really hasn't been the same. So they're all crossing the I's and dotting the T's. So it's going to hopefully finish off between these two. So here we go, ladies and gentlemen. Extreme Rules street fight between Corey Kerr and 13. The winner goes the spoils. Oh, it's a 10-minute match. Oh, it's a 10-minute Extreme Rules match. So it might actually be very interesting. As 13 rakes the back of Corey, 13 walked into it in DDT mode. And this match in Extreme Rules and has a 10-minute time limit. So we'll see if these two just keep going at it as Corey goes to the wrist lock. 13's gonna counter to the hammerlock and throw away. 13 comes back to the DDT. Corey, 13 goes to the right hand, goes to the front face lock, elbow to the face, goes right back to the front chin lock. 13 gonna do a pullback clothesline. 13 picks up Corey. 13 goes to the waist lock. Corey's gonna counter to the wrist lock. And 13's gonna counter that to the hammerlock and push Corey away. They're gonna come back and walk right into a hip toss. And Corey gonna put a knee to the face of 13. Drops another knee, but a glancing blow. 13 goes to the right hand. And Corey's gonna catch him, put him right in the submission hold into the Wolf's Bane early on. And 13 is gonna get out of it. 13 gonna drop the elbow with a glancing blow. 13 goes to the front face lock. 13 gonna throw Corey into the corner. Big shoulder thrust. Pullback clothesline. 13 picks up Corey. Right hands, left hands, front face lock, elbow to the face. 13 gonna try it again, but Corey's there to get him, and he rolls right over, right back into Wolf's Bane. And 13 again is gonna get out of it. 13 drops the elbow, nobody home. 13 goes to the wrist lock. 13 elbow to the throat. And 13 to the waist lock. Corey's going to counter to the headlock. Drop toe hold. Drops the knee. Corey goes right back to the headlock. Elbow to the face. And 13 going to come back with a DDT to create some separation and get some momentum switching his way. And Corey and 13 is going to do the 13 to the unholy strike. Goes for the cover, and Corey's going to kick out of it. And hits the impaler. 13, here's the cover. 1. Corey's going to kick out at 1. Corey, not in a good shape right now. 13 is all over him. 13 going to throw Corey into the corner. Missile drop kick to the back. 13 putting Corey up top. And going to go Eiffel Tower neck breaker. And 13 going to take it to the outside and springboard missile drop kick. And Corey got caught. 13, big knee. That big running knee. 13 going up top. Elbow to the drop. Here's the cover. 1. And oh. 13. Corey's going to kick out of it. Going to hit another nightmare strike. Here's the cover. 1, 2. Corey's going to kick out at 2. Corey can't even get out of the box right now. Corey, standing switch to the front face lock. Corey, big clothesline. Corey going to step outside for a breather. Because 13 had that just an assault move on him as Corey's going to come out with a kendo stick, but 13's going to sidetrack him. They're going to lock him on the outside. Corey's going to catch him. Corey's going to go to the wrist lock. Elbow to the throat, drops the elbow. Corey drops the knee. And Corey is teeing off on 13. Corey picks up 13. Corey's in the river, and we will be right back, ladies and gentlemen, to this match.